시금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아.
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind.
At the point, 6 feet 4 inches, number 3, David Rose.
And it's our favorite day of the year in 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. And then Sunday, they'll be facing Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics.
And for their matchup with Orlando, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
A look at the Pistons starting group. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Cade Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duren in at the center position. And for the Bulls, Walker Kessler out there with Jackson. Then there's Okoro, and it's Jones in at the 2. And these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Grant.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, being all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun. I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And Cunningham throws it down.
That's the kind of athlete Cunningham is. He gets up fast and throws it down.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Brian, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Rose, following the score by Detroit. Jones misses. Cunningham up top, guarded by Rose. And it's Cunningham missing. For Chicago, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Okoro passes to Rose. Offline with a 3. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Cunningham outside. Pass to Robinson. And here's Harris, defended by Jones. Here's Rose. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Cade Cunningham. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one, Rose.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons, looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. The 3, here's Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
And Harris is really effective shooting off the catch.
And again, Chicago, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Robinson, and it's stolen by Rose. Chicago passing it around. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Pistons leading. Here's Cunningham, and he drains the quick shot.
Yeah, and I like Cunningham from the mid-range area of the floor. It's the most difficult place for a defense to run extra traffic at you.
Now here's Jones. There's Jackson with the 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. Thompson goes in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. The Bulls 3rd.
And when you look at the numbers from a year ago, they were dominant on the glass. It's a big part of their identity.
The Bulls trail by 6. And out of bounds, Detroit will have it.
Detroit ball.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Harris against Jackson. Harris passes to Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Thompson for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Thompson's got 5 now.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Rose with the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 5. Harris finds Robinson. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bulls trail by 7. He shoots it. Jones misses.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Pass to Thompson. Cunningham outside. 4-3. Chicago with a rebound.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Robinson with a steal. Now Thompson. The 3. They get it again. Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
And it's Rose.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Now here's Duren. And that one's good. Cunningham's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Lets it fly. Jones misses.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Tim, talk about what Tobias Harris has brought to the Detroit Pistons.
Well, Brian, he has just stabilized them on the floor. And Coach Bickerstaff said it best. Harris knows what the game needs, and he has the versatility to get it done.
Now here's Duren. Pass to Harris. Uncovered. That shot is off.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Well, we've got a developing story here. Standing by remotely, we go to our 2K insider, Shams Charania, for the details.
Hey, Brian. The news out in Chicago involves the Bulls' early season roster move. They've brought in a player who can make an immediate impact in Jaren Jackson. This organization believes he can be the anchor of their defense going forward. Not just a rim protector, though. He challenges shots everywhere, and they couldn't be more excited about this team.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them. Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Now here's Harris. Duren with a screen on Jackson to the middle. And the dunk by Duren.
Easiest work of the night for Duren. He barely had to elevate.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Line change here for Chicago. Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. Jenkins comes in for Robinson. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.